let's see here. I gotta pull my chat and all that back up. It's gonna take me longer to do this than it is to finish the freaking game. Alright, let's hop back in. That should have fixed it. I don't know how much progress I just got lost from it, but it shouldn't be much. Hopefully. But yeah, the only thing I have left is to get to level 10 Infamy, which is max Infamy. And then I want to beat that last boss.
The shark returns to the grotto to focus on personal transformation.
Alright, let's see here. Yeah, so I still have 100% on all of this. So I don't have to worry about losing any of that progress. So it's just a matter of getting to level 10 Infamy now. Okay, and it doesn't look like I lost much of that Infamy that I gained either, so it must have auto-saved. So that's good. If I attack this boat, it should be enough to draw the people to me.
Being natural cowards,
There we go.
will often call for backup upon spotting you.
These guys are doing so much damage. to get some health back. So I've almost got it to level 10. There we go. Here we go. This should be the last big boss.
Captain Robert Bruntlet.
What the heck is that? I was trying to grab a hold of those so I could kick it back, or hit it back. Time to go. Gotta get some health. Gosh. Don't want to be in there. There we go. Jeez, this is rough. Oh my gosh. They do so much damage.
Yeah, a breeze would be nice. Touching me, I know it.
Can't get a hold of this hammerhead. Like, you can't even attack without getting shot at. You have to, like, constantly dodge. See, look at that. Like, you can't even attack without constantly having to dodge them. They don't stop coming. They just continuously keep coming. This is kind of ridiculous, actually. This is honestly a harder fight than the actual boss was. Like, look at this crap, man. There's just, you're just constantly being shot at. I don't know how I'm gonna win this, because I can't even damage their boat because I'm constantly having to try to feed to heal myself. Finally able to destroy that electric thing. This should do it. Come on. There. Yes.
Despite increased aerial surveillance, confidence amongst tourists and locals alike is far from good.
Come here, boss guy. Nice. I got the trophy for it. Nice. Yes. Platinum trophy. Gosh, come on. Leave me alone now. Alright, I'm diving down. I'm getting out of this. I'm out. See ya.
The Gulf is vast, 600,000 square surface miles to be exact, making it fifth among the world's seas.
I'll just drop down here into the depths where they can't find me, so I can finally be free of these freaking guys.
Wait, is that? Nope.
There's no way they'll be able to see me all the way down
Come
here.
on now. That's kind of disappointing.
There.
The hunt ends. But this is a mere pause in the eternal struggle between man and nature.
I live to see another day. Let's see here. So, let me fast travel back here, because at this point, yeah, I completed literally everything. I got all the trophies and everything, so now it's time to mess around for just a little bit and see what all the different armor sets do and all that.
The peace of the grotto enables the shark to approach the world with greater confidence and effectiveness.
Okay. So, let me make sure, I'm just going to go through and upgrade all of these. Because I should have enough to completely max out everything. Oops. Just going through, max all these out, and then I'll just try each different set and see what each set looks like. There we go. And then increases your swimming speed and damage of your tail whip. 10% max speed, 10% or plus 10 tail whip damage. Acceleration bonus, tail whip force, swim speed. Well, that'll be nice to have. You got your sonar, and then that. Plus 30% health on feeding. Okay, well let me see what this looks like when I upgrade it all the way. Actually, I'll just go through on all of them. Just completely max out everything. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. It's gonna be close. Ooh, this is gonna be really close, actually. Nice, I had enough. Okay, so that's literally everything completely maxed out. So let's just do the bone set first. Bone fins. Bone tail. Plus 30% feeding on health, so I want to keep that. I don't really need the sonar anymore because I don't have to search for anything. So here's what the shark looks like with the bone set on it completely. We swim out here. It's not very lit up out here, but it gives us an idea of what it looks like. Okay, and so then let's check and see. So I didn't even see what the stuff did. So the bone gives you more thrash damage and more boat bite damage bonus. The bone head gives you ramming damage, boat crew knockback resistance, boat crew damage resistance, 50% ram force bonus, and 15% damage resistance. Oh boy, Bone Crusher turns you into a battering ram, allowing you to shatter boats like glass, plus 7 damage reduction, 25% damage resistance, 100% ramming damage, and then on lunge, inflict 60 damage on anything within 2 meters, plus 25% lunge speed, and all the crew plus 50% crew ejection chance on ram. Nice. Plus 25% swim speed. So this set is really good if you want to fight other like boats and hunters and stuff like that. So the bone fins, this one does the damage resistance, ramming damage, and then you inflict 50 damage on anything within 2 meters when you evade. And then you also get damage resistance while you're evading. And then the bone tail turns your tail into a skull-crushing bone sledgehammer. Passive, splash radius, tail whip damage, tail whip force, damage resistance, ramming damage. Nice. So let's see how that looks when we like ram. So let's like ram this seal. Nope, and of course I missed. Of course I missed again. Oh my gosh. Just straight one-shot a seal with the tail. Yeah, so that tail whip does pretty good. Let's see if we can find something a little bigger to fight. Yeah, here's a Mako. Let's see how the tail whip does on that.
The hunter hones in on potential prey. The shark's tail alone can draw blood. The tail of the shark is more correctly referred to as the caudal fin.
Yeah, I mean it just kept it stunned constantly is all that did basically. Try it on a marlin and see what happens. Missed. Yeah, So that works pretty well.
The shark's black alien eye is firmly fixed on her prey.
And then the last thing I need to check with this is, what is its special ability? I need to find something to fight for that. See if I can find like a boat or something. 'Cause it looks like this is best for like hitting boats and stuff like that.
Due to caviar keys' increased coastal exposure, storms that had a minor impact 3 decades ago caused significant flooding today.
Alright, so let's see what happens. Yeah, that seems to down those pretty fast.
It's remarkable how quickly Port Clovis takes up arms in the name of a murderous cause. To catch a shark, one must be as quick as a shark.
Okay.
Does this smell unusual, or is that just Port Clovis?
She's close. She's real close.
To see this area is to witness the inability of the hydrosphere to support the growth of humanized landscapes along the Gulf. Concentrations of metals and hydrocarbons in the water show just how much the Gulf has progressed since Amerigo Vespucci first arrived here in 1497.
I'll fast travel over here.
A quiet space is the ideal stage for the shark to meditate and harness her pure potentiality.
We'll set up here just to see how fast this is. And go. Let's test this out. Took 3 spinning attacks. There we go. Okay. And then we'll go on to the next one. Maybe, if I could see. Alright. So, bioelectric teeth. Bioelectric head. Bioelectric body. Bioelectric fins. And bioelectric tail. Only there was a way to like view the shark in this. But let's take a look at what the bioelectric does. So, like, you release an electrical charge every time you bite, giving you lightning teeth. Release an electrical shock, inflicting 10 damage and putting 3 stun counters on anything within 4 meters. Target a stun when it accumulates 10. So basically, you electrocute stuff with your teeth. This is for when you ram boats. Short circuits them. The boats can't move for 10 seconds. Alright. So this is, you basically become a lightning. Lightning burst cloaks you with a lightning aura, electrocuting anything that comes near. Plus 30% projectile damage resistance, plus 30% electrical damage resistance. And then on lunge, you turn into lightning, inflicting 20 damage and putting 6 stun counters on anything within 9 meters. You get more lunge speed, max speed, acceleration, bonus, and swim speed. And for your fins, when you evade, you turn into lightning, inflicting 20 damage and putting 3 stun counters, or 3 stun stacks on anything. Target a stun when it accumulates 10. You get 100% damage resistance and plus 70% evade speed. And then with the tail, you get, on your tail whip, you launch a wave of electricity, inflicting 20 damage and putting 3 stun stacks on anything in its path. For 30 meters. Alright, so let's test this out. I always get turned around in here. Alright, so I'm pretty sure there's a hammerhead right out here. So let's test out the
to her safe haven.
Let's test out the tail whip. So now it's stunned. Well, that has a pretty decent range, actually. It's not very strong, but it has a pretty good range. Need to find like another enemy. Something that'll actually fight me. Oh, here we go. Well, takes out hammerheads pretty well. And then your dodge is that. Poor thing can't even hit me. And then it just got stuck, so yep. So if you get close to stuff with this, you can just dip right out of it. That's kind of cool. Nice. Oh, and doing the up and down also counts as a dodge. Okay. Then we'll come over here and do our speed test. I don't think it's going to be any different, but we'll give it a try. Gotta get it lined up. Ready, set, go. All right. And then as far as the special ability goes, we'll give that a shot.
Sharks are more inclined to attack boats in areas not typically frequented by swimmers or divers.
So it's good at electrocuting stuff, but it's not necessarily the best at taking out boats. Then you can see as you're electrocuting stuff, or as you're biting stuff, you're also electrocuting it. All right. So that's the bioelectric shark.
The bull retreats to the grotto for refuge and quiet reflection.
All right. So now the next one, we'll do the shadow set. There we go. So this is the full shadow set. So starting off with the teeth, drains the blood of the prey you bite, healing yourself in the process. You get 30% plus 30% bite damage, and then every bite you get 50 health back. With the head, allows you to whip prey around with ease and lunge at great speeds. So it's passive as it gives you 10% lunge speed and 25% thrash damage. This one, you become shadow form, recharges your bite or consume a creature to, yeah. Shadow form allows the world around you while also slows the world around you while also releasing an aura of poison each time you lunge. So while it's active, shadow form, the world is slowed by half, 20% acceleration bonus, max speed, lunge speed, swim speed. So pretty much all of them have that. And on lunge, you release a poison cloud that puts 10 poison counters on all creatures. So you basically just put a poison cloud around everything. 20% lunge speed, 20% acceleration bonus. And Shadow Fins, you release a poison cloud that puts 5 poison counters when you dodge. And then for the tail gives you plus 20% max speed, plus 20% swim speed. And then on Tail Whip, you release a poison projectile. And then for the set, if you have having all 5 equipped, gives you plus 50% max speed. Or plus 10% max speed, sorry. Alright. So this is what the shadow set looks like. Let's go take it for a spin. First thing, you can really tell how much faster this is. It's crazy how fast it is. And so, let's see here. Gotta find something to fight. But of course there would be nothing around. See if I can find anything. Well, I guess human it is. Alright, so here's the tail attack. And you can see it does a lingering damage. It's not much, but it starts to stack up. And apparently that person just drowned. Don't know why that happened. Alright, so here's a hammerhead, so I'll demonstrate it on the hammerhead. So there's the dodge. You can see it leaves that poison, so now the hammerhead is just taking constant poison damage. And it's pretty much constantly stunned at this point. You see it just taking constant damage. There it goes. Okay. So you can see how the dodge inflicts the poison damage as well. Alright. Now let's go find our little spot to do the speed test. So yeah, this shadow set makes this thing so much faster. Alright, ready, set, go. Yeah, it's crazy how fast this thing is. Okay, and then for its special ability, I'm gonna go find that boat again. So it looks like everybody's taking poison damage now.
Make no mistake, those shark hunters may occasionally drink on the job. They know, actually, that's pretty irresponsible.
So that took out that boat just by poisoning everybody. Ah, jeez.
All sorts of trouble. 5 thou for whoever bags a naughty fish. Let's hit it.
So that was pretty efficient. Let me see. I'll actually try this. Let me see if I can drop all these ships just by doing the poison right near them. Look at all the numbers everywhere. Looks like they're still taking damage. Oh, look at that. They're all dying off. Yep. Sure did.
The shark's teeth can now be used for necklaces that tourists will...
Yeah, I'd say that one actually worked pretty well. Because those boats are kind of hard. If it wasn't for the fact that I was trying to watch to see if they would actually die, I probably wouldn't have died right there. So I was just taking damage while waiting on them.
It's here in the grotto that the shark can discover the absolute serenity deep within her soul.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool set right there. The thing I forgot to do... Okay. So with the bone set, you get plus 10 damage reduction as a full set when you're wearing the whole entire thing. And then for the bioelectric, you get plus 50% bioelectric damage bonus when you're wearing the entire set. And then as far as perks go, or organ evolutions, I suppose, these are all the maxed out organ evolutions. So there we go. So that's all the shark upgrades and all the different armor sets for the shark. Alright, so I've 100%ed everything on here. So in the case that anybody needs help on your map finding any kind of locations, I'm going to go through each location so you can see where each chest, location, and license plate is. I'm not going to show the exact location, like a picture of them, but this will at least get you in the right area, and then you can find the entrances on your own from there. Usually they're pretty straightforward. So if you need to pause it as I'm going through, feel free. So here's the bayou in every location with the bayou. So as you can see, these are the chests, these are the locations, and then these are, I believe that's a grate. So you can see where the grates are at to go underneath. So there's the bayou. Here's Dead Horse Lake. Try to get that right for you. So you can see all the stuff is right there on Dead Horse Lake. Okay. Here's Golden Shores. Here's Sapphire Bay. What you'll find in this area is that a lot of the treasure chests are located in caves. If you're having troubles like I was finding this particular one right here, the entrance to it is along the side of the little underground area right up over here. If you follow the ground about 3/4 of the way up the water, you'll find a little entrance. It's very close to where the treasure chest is. So use your sonar to find the treasure chest and then swim around right level with it in the water right near it, and you'll find the entrance. All right, here's Prosperity Sands. And here is the Gulf. This one's kind of hard to show because that line, the way that the Gulf is shaped on here, but you get the idea. Here is Caviar Key. A lot of the ones on this one are found inside tunnels too, underneath where the little show area is. So you'll want to go through like these gates in order to find a lot of them. And the last area is Crawfish Bay. This place is pretty straightforward. They're not very hard to find on this one. They're all pretty much out in the open. Alrighty. So all said and done, there's quite a few of them, but hopefully this was able to help you out finding them if you're looking for them. Ugh. Wait, why does it say story complete 99%? Why does it say 99%? I completed 100%. Well, I think that actually completes everything. I mean, I don't know why it says 99%. I definitely completed absolutely everything. Oh, and what was my overall stats? So pretty balanced, actually. Mass is full, health is full, defense, damage, and speed are all kind of balanced. Which is the way I typically like to do things in games. Let's see if this build's any better. So I got that as my overall spin attack.
Shark must now be killed and publicly displayed to satisfy the city's thirst for revenge.
Got a shark there causing all sorts of trouble. No more shark attacks on my watch. Let's go.
Need to get my special ability ready so that way I can poison these things.
Come at me.
There we go. Now I gotta get all the boats together. Like that. And now I just dodge for a minute while they all die. And there they go. Now I can just sit here and feed on their bodies because they all died from the poison. And they all just continue to take damage. And there they go. And now you just keep dodging. And look at all those bodies. Free play. And now you just dodge away from it all to die again.
eventually voided the cloud of history, thus returning them to the cycle of nature.
Hey, there they go. Now they're starting to drop.
evasive action.
And now that it's time to go, just dip right out.
The hell are you?
Whoop. Super
Even for
fast.
sharks, it's important to create personal time for sober self-reflection.
Breeze would be nice. Probably right under me.
Hey, shark, get your ass out here.
Anybody got a good set of needle-nose pliers? That shark's probably moving on to Daytona.
There we
Strong
go.
work, everybody.
It's another unsuccessful shark hunt for the people of Port Clovis.